from a small town in Ontario, Sault Ste. Marie. Grew up playing hockey from, almost the time I could walk. And it's a family pastime. I have an older brother. My mom, dad are great. Everyone's in the family is so supportive. I like to think I'm an outgoing person. I work really hard, care about my teammates, my friends, girlfriend, parents, everyone. So I'm just a really attentive and caring guy, I think. And I like to have fun in doing whatever I'm doing, whether that be at the rink, find something to have fun with at school, at the library, wherever it is. So I'm just always trying to enjoy myself, see the best in every situation, and have fun in my university years right now. Starting with my grandfather, Austin. He played back in the 50s, 60s, and then my dad and his brothers. And so it was kind of handed to me that, in the MacKay household, you're going to play hockey. And, I fell right into it. My dad used to build my older brother and I a rink in our backyard. And I guess that's where it really started for me. It was just me and my dad out in the backyard. I wouldn't let anyone else watch me skate until I knew that I was good enough at it. Kudos to my parents. They went through a lot to get me and my brother to the rink and back, and all the fun stuff that comes with growing up with two boys playing hockey. As I moved through my last year of junior hockey in the Sioux, I was obviously living at home for those 5 years, and I knew it was time to move out of my parents' house and grow a little bit independent for them. So I knew I was going to leave home. Within Ontario, there's a few schools that try to recruit me. There was all good options. There's so many good universities in Canada. But then when UNB called, the first phone call, I knew it was a special place, both to get your degree, but also, continue your trajectory as a hockey player. And it worked out just as planned. And as you know, that's not always the case. And throughout your life, like, things happen. But there has been ups and downs here at UNB, but I'm happy with my decision. And right from that first phone call, you knew that, they cared about you as a person. We're well aware of how rare an undefeated season is. We weren't necessarily thinking of having a perfect season, right? Like, nobody goes into a year saying we're not going to lose a game. Obviously, that's the end goal, to win every time you play, but sometimes it's not feasible. But I'd say probably around game 20, 25 is when guys started to think, wow, like, we haven't lost yet. We're a pretty special group. We knew that. The last few games, 28, 29, and then we get to game 30. It's a home game in front of UPI. And usually at that point of the year, the fans it's a meaningless game for the standings. But in our case, we're going for 30-0, and it's the first time it's happened in decades. So we had a sold-out crowd. It was just the best atmosphere ever for game 30. We fly to Toronto. We're still undefeated. We carried the undefeated streak in the playoffs. But going back to why I committed to UNB is to win national championships. We always say at UNB, we don't have rebuild years. It's just a retool and get back at it. The group of guys I've been lucky to meet here, for my first year, just looking back, I'm happy with my decision. And that's kind of why I came. There's the culture and just to progress myself in multiple areas. Hockey Gives Blood is an initiative through Canadian Blood Services. Stu Middleton, he's based out in Western Canada. He kind of recruited me amongst plenty of others across Canada to join and be an ambassador for the program. So what it is pretty much is using our platforms, athletes. So starting in the CHL and the OHL, we kind of have notoriety within our communities. So kind of leveraging that to just promote awareness, promote people that, help, first of all, how easy it is to donate blood, how important it is, and to share stories of how it truly changes people's lives. And, I have a couple stories from back home where families needed blood transplants, stem cell transplants, even organ transplants. And it truly saves people's lives on a daily basis. My little cousin Isabella, she was diagnosed with leukemia when she was 4 or 5 years old, and she battled for years. She's cured now, thank God. But just seeing how my family reacted to that and how difficult it was on her dad, mom, and just the whole family, just to kind of rally. And we did rally. She got through the other end, but she did need a lot of special people in her life to get her there. And Hockey Gives Blood player ambassador is a small part in that, but that's really why I do it. Is just try and do my part and help out as much as I can. With the Sioux Greyhounds, they're very involved in the community, and right from the time that I joined the team. And obviously it's my hometown too, so it's a special place in my heart. So certain things we did, we would go to, retirement homes, we'd go to the hospital, we go to the radiation bunker, it's called, back home, and you really see what they're going through. And you think to yourself, like, wow, this is so challenging. Like, you guys are so strong. Like, and they all look up to us like we're super special and talented, and that's true, but they're really the warriors, and they're battling way harder than we will ever know in our lives. And just that's where it started for me, is like, if I can find a way to help, and find a way to help and just aid these people and people that are in times of need in any way I can, I'm going to do it. And sure enough, right when COVID hit, my friend Cole Schwen, he reached out to me and explained hockey gives blood, and I got in touch with Stu, and it was automatically, yes, I'm in. What do I got to do? I'm in. I'll do whatever it takes. As young people, we got our whole lives ahead of us. I look back just personally on how I got where I am today, and there's so many people that helped me along the way. It starts with my parents, but it goes into teachers, coaches, trainers, doctors, nurses. There's everyone. But as you go through your life, there's certain people that make a significant impact. And volunteering is something that a lot of people just misstep, and they don't give the credit it deserves, I don't think. So as young people, you kind of got to reflect, realize how you got where you are today, and just say, okay, well, I'm going to do my part now and kind of give back to the community. We're very lucky. I'm lucky enough to be on a scholarship at university. That's something that a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do and have the luxury of. So I feel like I have to give back and kind of help somebody achieve their goals like people help me achieve mine. So I think that's why it's important. We're young, we have lots of energy. We're we're spending a lot of our time at school and at the rink learning lessons and picking up different advice that we could pass on to other people, and find your passion and just give back. And we're super lucky to be in the position we are. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way, to be able to play a sport and go to school. And it's just super important to give back, in my opinion. So I'm in business, and recently I started taking some science courses, so biology, anatomy. My father's a chiropractor, so from an early age I was around it. He saved me through a lot of hockey injuries. As I moved through my degree in business, I know how important it is. However, I thought chiropractic would be a better career option for me, so I am applying to chiropractic college. For future in that, I'd obviously love to go and get my doctorate degree. But before that, I want to continue to play hockey and see how far that career takes me. But as far as academics go, that's where I've pivoted to. Business is still applicable to that, because you've got to run your own practice and everything. But I've really found a passion and a care for learning about the human body. And really, it goes back to what we were talking about, trying to make a significant difference in somebody's life. As I talk to local chiropractors here, Matthew Cochran, just to name one, he's our team chiro, and he let me shadow him. And, I felt really, really passionate about it. And so it brought me right back to what my dad does, and super proud to hopefully follow in his footsteps. Being able to represent the whole province of New Brunswick is special to me, and it's special to all the guys on my team. But to be able to stay in Canada, for me, visit a new part of Canada and represent my hometown with pride is special to me, like I said. And U Sports is a great organization. There's so many opportunities that you can have within your sport and also outside your sport, and it's pretty special to be able to stay in your home country and play with pride for your country, and play against the best athletes in the country. It's very competitive in U Sports, and don't take it lightly for a single day.